Who are the richest Fortnite players in history? Now, that's a line I never thought I would say, but there's actually a ton of pro players who have won over $1 million. Yeah, you heard that right. A lot of these Fortnite pros are millionaires, and today we're going to be meeting a ton of them. We're going to be reacting to a video from Ace FN, so huge shout out to him, and let's check it out. All right, we're going to be reacting to where are Fortnite's millionaires today, which I find that so crazy, bro, because when I think of people who have $1 million in Fortnite earnings, I think of Bugha because he won the Fortnite World Cup, but there's actually so many people that you might have not heard of who've actually won over $1 million. So let's check it out.
Throughout the 6 years Fortnite has been out, there's been 16 different players who have gone on to earn over $1 million from tournaments. 16? Throughout this time, some have quit while some are still at the top and others have fallen off. So
bro, 16 people winning over $1 million is crazy.
First, starting off this list with the most recent player.
Oh, Thomas HD. Okay, yeah.
He's known
no,
as
he's
one
of
of
the
the
goats of
best players
Fortnite.
to never win an FNCS and is still on top dominating.
No way.
And that's Thomas HD.
He's never won?
Early on, qualifying for the Duo World Cup.
That's actually insane, having $1 million earned without an FNCS Grands win.
Over his career, he's managed to get 7 top 3s in FNCS, getting so close to winning.
Nah, I gotta pause this. Hello? Bro, second place, $60,000. Third, $75,000. Third, second, third. These are all FNCS Grands. Bro, I actually feel bad for Thomas now.
Times, but not quite getting there. And now playing with Malibuca, he's looking really good. And with the invitationals coming up, we'll have to see.
Bro, I hope they win. That would be insane.
With the most earnings, the
Bugha.
World Cup winner, Bugha.
World Cup champion, Bugha.
That he won.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep pausing the video, but I just want to point out I was actually here at the World Cup. I didn't play, but I was in the stadium. So you see these very blurry people in the distance. One of those people were me. I was like 11 years old, I think, while being there. And yeah, crazy experience. I love the World Cup, man. I hope to see a second one
from the World Cup. However, after this big win, he wouldn't end up getting another win in a big tournament until Chapter 2 Season 8's FNCS, where he would finally win.
Ooh,
and in that
45 grand, 95 grand.
Once again in Chapter 3,
jeez, bro.
That first season, making him the back-to-back FNCS champ. And since then, he's managed to get 3 more top 3 finishes in that.
That's so impressive. Overall, bro, people say Bugha's washed. I just no. I don't believe it. Look at that. 3.6 million in Fortnite earnings. And people are like, Bugha's washed. He only won World Cup. The people that say Bugha's washed, he could literally earnings check your entire family heritage. Like, going all the way back 200 years, bro. Like, that's insane.
Extremely well today.
That is so impressive, bro.
World Cup winners becoming the second most earned player that actually just retired. And that would be Aqua.
Oh, no. I saw that on Twitter, man. That was so upsetting, bro.
The Trio Season X FNCS.
Aqua's been such a goat.
Season 2 Duo FNCS just throughout his
career.
Bro,
that is just so much money. Aqua's the goat, man, as well.
Career, he was unable to play some seasons, which led to poor performances and eventually him quitting.
That makes sense. Yeah, injuries in gaming are actually a lot more common than people think.
And I actually just made a video on his story if you want to learn more after this video. Let's continue with another OG player placing second at the World Cup, and that would be Sam. His career was pretty short
I haven't seen this guy in a minute.
On this list, with him only playing up until Chapter 2 Season 1
squads. That makes sense.
But placing second in the Solo World Cup earned himself $1.8 million from just that.
1.8 million? He didn't even play most of Chapter 2. That's insane.
Now he's gone on to become a pro Valorant player for a little bit and is currently not on a team.
However, that's sick.
He's already gone pro in 3 different games, so it
wouldn't surprise me to see him
go pro in another one. Let's next go to a player who's still playing very well today.
Homie wants all the prize earnings from every game.
FNCS wins in the world.
Dude.
That would be Epic Whale.
Oh yeah. Clix's duo Epic Whale. They've been going crazy recently.
And after, he would go on to dominate the NA West region, winning those 6 FNCS titles from there.
Dang, that is so impressive. 6 different FNCS Grands.
On top of that, he also won the very first Gamers 8 tournament with Malibuca. And nowadays,
yeah, that was
he's
pretty crazy. I remember that.
But not as good as he was doing on West. And nowadays, since East and West servers have combined, he's now playing with Clix and is still doing fairly well.
Yeah, they're doing great, actually. I really think they can pull off an FNCS win.
We have someone that earned
that would actually destroy the Fortnite community for a while, bro.
That would be Anas. He has been a pro
Nas,
for
bro.
a very long time and actually won the first Zero Build Gamers 8 tournament. tournament. And he's gone on to earn over 500K from tournaments.
Woo!
But there was just one tournament that would triple his earnings.
Yeah, the Mr. Beast tournament.
$1 million Mr.
Yeah,
Beast
bro got the bag from that.
Since he was already an established pro, but most people don't really give him the credit he deserves. He probably practiced that map the most out of anybody, and it clearly paid off.
Yeah, the amount of hours you need to play that map to win.
As much as he used to since winning that tournament.
I think I got like 108,000 for my score.
A very underrated player with less than 1,000.
I did pretty good.
Earned, and they would go on to make that season's grand finals. So with almost $1.6 million earned,
not bad.
Currently the 5th highest player earned on Fortnite.
Light work. Hey, Cammy, bro. I love Cammy.
Placing extremely well and being
Cammy and Seti did so good during FNCS, bro. I gotta stop pausing the video, but I actually went to a Fortnite bootcamp in Poland with Seti, and I was actually there in person in the room when Seti won FNCS Grands and like $300,000. It was one of the most crazy parties ever, bro.
He's known for being one
but yeah, absolutely well deserved.
Quickly adapting.
Cammy and Seti are grinders for real.
From a single tournament would be his win in the most recent Zero Build Gamers 8 LAN, bringing home 280K. He also just won the first official Fortnite LAN event since
little Lambo from one tournament.
FNCS Invitationals, and winning another FNCS back in Chapter 2 Season 8. And since
yeah,
then,
bro, they just dominated.
Multiple top 5s in FNCS and has racked in almost $1.1 million.
Light work.
Invitationals coming up. We'll have to wait and see if they become the back-to-back LAN champs. Another player
they definitely will go crazy. That's for sure.
Money online and is considered one of the best players in the game would be Tayson.
Tayson, okay.
5 FNCSs to this date.
Yeah, I think he just hit 1 mil earned recently.
World, and
dude's
on
crazy.
Top of all that, it's on EU. Not to mention, he's also gotten multiple top 3s in other FNCSs as well. And with the upcoming invitationals playing with Merstash, it'll be interesting to see how well he can do.
Yeah, they'll definitely do well too.
Himself over $1.1 million.
Wow.
Let's bring it back into the World Cup era.
I still can't believe we're here with Fortnite, where people are literally walking away with $1 million in earnings from tournaments.
The World Cup, but afterwards,
I never would have thought that like 5 years ago, you know?
Too well. He would even go on to take some breaks here and there from the game. But nowadays, he is still playing the game, and since the World Cup, he's managed to earn almost $30,000 online.
That's pretty good!
However, even though he isn't placing as well as he used to, he still managed to earn over $1.5 million. For the next player on this list,
wow, okay.
Player from one of the
he's not placing well, but you know, he won 1.5 million. Like, what? Hello?
Regions, and that's the Argentinian player, King. He started off making a name for
King. I haven't seen him since World Cup, bro.
Fighting skills during the solo World Cup finals.
Yeah.
And after getting 5th, he made himself 900 grand at just the age of 13.
He was 13?
Players on this list, he's
oh my god!
Himself by placing
bro was a millionaire at 13,
winning 4 different times. He's also gone on to grow his brand and become the face of the Brazil region, earning almost $1.2 million in the process.
That's so impressive, bro. Huge congrats.
Coming off of a back-to-back FNCS win, he's looking the best he's ever been. Continuing with players to earn over
what a
$1 million at an extremely young age, we have Wolfies. He used to be considered the best controller player, and for a good reason. After being one of just a few controller players to qualify for the World Cup finals, he
that was
did what
so
many
impressive.
Thought were impossible and placed second, making $1.1 million at the age of 15. And in the early seasons after the World Cup,
the World Cup was just paying bags, bro.
Placing second in the Chapter 2 Season 1 squad's FNCS. And in that next season, he would end up getting another second place during the solo FNCS Invitationals. Unfortunately,
yeah, he was on a win streak, bro.
His placements would only decline until eventually he would quit in May of 2023.
Yeah, that's pretty upsetting.
But now he has found a new passion in fitness and seems to be doing well, enjoying the almost $1.4 million he's made from Fortnite.
Yeah, definitely enjoying that.
Next player on this list.
That's pretty sad that Wolfie's quit though, man.
Now,
I want to see him come back, but I'm glad he's okay and he's doing well.
Most of his money from getting that second place in the World Cup, and afterwards, he really didn't have any outstanding performances, with his last grand finals being in Chapter 2 Season 4, and eventually he would quit in Season 8 of that chapter. But overall, he's made $1.2 million.
Not bad yet again.
Became a millionaire from just the World Cup by placing 4th in solos would be Creo. Now, Creo has been playing the game for a very long time, making a name for himself back in the skirmish days, with his most notable placement back then being a 3rd and a 2nd. Like
Creo's one of those OG goats.
He never actually had a really good placement after the World Cup, with his best one being a 7th in Chapter 2 Season 5.
Did bro just say 7th isn't a good placement? He got 7th and won 13 grand. That's a great placement. Hello? Yo, that's crazy.
Eventually, after losing passion for the game, he would retire early in this year. Throughout that time, he's made over $1.2 million.
Hey, he got the bag though.
He's still playing the game, and that would be Cease. He's another player who has been playing the game for a very long time. With his
Cease is one of those OG ghosts.
Being his 3rd place finish in the Duo World Cup. And he also made it to the Solo World Cup finals, but didn't finish the best. And since then, he hasn't had the greatest placements, only getting 2 top 5s in FNCS.
Not the greatest placement. Bro, what is he saying, man?
But today, he is still playing the game and is still
that stuff is wicked impressive.
Finals. For our last 2 players on this list, we'll combine them a little bit since most of their achievements are together, and that would be Zayt and Saf. Ever since the early days of the game, they've been on top.
The OG Chapter 2 duo, man.
Summer skirmish in a win at ESL Katowice. But their most earnings from a single tournament would be the Duo World Cup, where they would place 4th, winning 750 grand each.
Wow.
And they actually were extremely close to winning the entire event, but they had some unfortunate games that caused them to drop
I remember that.
But afterwards, together, they would end up getting 4 top 5s in FNCS, with one of those being a win back in Chapter 2 Season 2. But sadly, in Season 7, we would see Zayt depart from the game. Until this day, nobody really knows what he's up to. So that leaves Saf. He would continue to play for a little bit after Zayt left, getting some decent placements in tournaments, but would ultimately also quit back in Chapter 3
bro,
Season
all
2.
the good pros are quitting, man.
Earned themselves over
it's so upsetting.
$1.2 million in their time playing. So overall, there have been 16 players to become millionaires from Fortnite tournaments, with 7 of those 16 quitting the game. And currently, the closest player to hitting that $1 million earned and is still active is one of the best players in the game currently, Queasy, with 900 grand earned.
Queasy's been going wild.
It'll be exciting to see who will make this list.
He'll definitely hit 1 mil soon.
Who's your favorite player from this video? Leave a like and subscribe.
Wow, dude. I'm surprised that Mongrel and Clicks aren't on this list. I definitely thought they would be up there, but I guess they're not quite at 1 mil earned. I don't know. That was definitely a crazy video. Huge shout out to Ace FN again. Let me know in the comments down below, who do you guys think is one of the best pros right now? Also, 90% of you guys and girls watching these videos are not subscribed. So go down there, hit that little red subscribe button, drop a like too, and I'll see you guys in my next video.